Welcome to Didedi's Crafty Corner. My name is Diane, and I'm so glad you stopped by. Let's go pick out a stamp for today. I know it's going to be lawn fawn. So, 1, 2, or 3, 4. Let's see which one. This one? All right, let's take this one over to the table. All right, let's see what we can find. All right, let's see. I kind of want it to be random. I'm kind of wanting to put it on this watercolor background. So let's see. I may have to adjust the lighting before we get started coloring. I'm thinking if we go in the front, there might be something new. All right, so let's just pick out 3 randomly and we'll pick one. So we're going to do this one. Uh-oh. Okay, we'll bring out both of these and we'll pick one in the middle. Oh, that's old. We've already done this one. We haven't done that one. Do I want to do, I do love the Mies. I know I don't want to do this. All right. Might have picked the wrong one. Let's go to the front again. We'll pick 2 more. Oh, how about this one? That one's old. Okay, that might look cute on this, right? Easy enough to color. All right, let's just see what else we got in here. What's not been put away yet? What are these? More vegetables. Oh, the Christmas cactus. We got monsters. Norwal and grapes aren't going to cut it. So these are the old ones. Most of these are old. All right. Well, that's kind of a bummer. I'm not feeling any of those. Let's see. Easter. Oh, I do love that little. I do love that. More Mises. Bubbles and Mises. Bees. Apple tree. Valentine's. Oh, Valentine's Day. Maybe we'll do this one. What do you think? We'll put this away for another card. I think we'll do this one. All right, let's do this one. We'll bring out another container. I've got 4, so we got lots to choose from. This one seemed to be a little boring for me, but let's do this one. Good morning, guys. I'm back. I wanted to just make a quick explanation as to why you're going to see so much of me. I have made a commitment to myself, now that I have my vision back, to go back to using my crafty supplies. And I want to document it. I've always wanted to document it. I just got out of the habit and it wasn't much fun because I couldn't see. So that's why I made this planner, right, the other day. And I've already written a ton of stuff in there because I am going to be posting a video every weekday for the next year. Every single weekday, and probably weekends too. That I can't guarantee because, you know, but every single day of the week for the next year. So you're going to get a little tired of me, but hopefully by the time that we get through that year, you would have seen most of the stuff in my craft room. That's what I'm hoping. Okay, let's get started. So today I not so randomly chose this stamp. I was trying to be all cute and do it, you know, just picking one out of the bin. But so many of them were so old, I didn't want to pick it out of the bin. And I saw this one, and this is what we went to. So we'll try the pick out of the bin again another time. All right, I used my spell binders. I'm going to try to tell you guys everything I use. I have a lot of dies that cut out the fronts of your cards. I repurchased the spell binders because I saw sometime last year a video where Cards and Coffee Time, she had used them, and I remembered how much I enjoyed the little lip it put on there. And I am really enjoying it. So I repurchased them. I'm using them. Hooray. This is the Lawn Fawn Simply Celebrate Hearts. I've got the die to go with it. I don't have any dies for the sentiment, so we'll be stamping the sentiment separately. We're going to be using Memento ink. I'm going to color my hearts in 2 different colors, pink and red, going each way. We're going to color together today. I've made a frame using those frames from the A set, the first and the second. I made a frame. And then from the B set, I cut, well, this one, I came out of here. We're going to use it to stamp that and cut it out. The other one I cut out of the B set, the first one, the largest one, and that's going to sit on top. And we're going to do a little colored background. And, of course, we're having a top folding A2 card. Okay? All right, so that's what we're using. Memento. We're going to use a block today. We're going to try our luck again. You know, now that I can see, why not, right? That's what we're saying. All right, so I am going to go ahead. We're going to be printing our sentiment over here. So all I'm going to do is print out the heart and then, print out? No, we're not. We're stamping it out. And then we're going to cut it out with the die machine and get started. All right, let's do this. The videos are going to be longer. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get more comfortable doing this again. It's been really years since I did it all the time. I'm also finding that, I don't know if it's old age or just me, but I'm finding I'm forgetting words and stopping in the mid sentence and not finishing the sentence. You know, things that I'm going to leave myself some space in case we need to do it again, right? Like then, right? I'm stopping in the middle of a sentence and going on to something else and never going back to that sentence. And I don't notice it while I'm talking to you guys, but I notice it during the playback. And these are all things I think I'll get better with time and with videos, but without the videos, it's not going to get better, right? So, all right. I don't think I've ever used this stamp. I probably stamped it the first time, so we're just going to rub it. I'm going to stamp it off on a piece of sheet paper first. I got so much sheet paper. I don't, you know, I shouldn't be wasting. Okay. Got my gray sweater on today. Dropped the kids off this morning already. And again, this is a stamping block that I have not picked up in years. Oh, well, I didn't much care for that. So, I'm just going to clean it off a little bit, redo it. We're going to try it, and I'm not going to push down so hard. You do want to ink your stamp up good. But maybe I don't need to press as hard on the paper, right? It doesn't matter where this goes on the paper because we are going to be cutting it out. We're going to go down. Leave it on there for just a second. And if you guys want to know what I sing in my head, don't call me old. It's Hello Dolly. And then when I think I've sang enough, or in this case, talked enough, I'm just going to pick it up. Perfect every time. You just got to let that ink sit in there, okay? So we're going to go ahead and cut this out. And we're going to get started with the coloring. And do I need tape for this, do you think? I'm going to be using I only have 2 die cutting machines now. I have my good old faithful Sizzix platform. And I still use it. I like it. I do. I have good eyes now, but I still have arthritis. So, you know, there's always something, right? And the other machine I have, but I do love, I wanted to say again, I do love that machine. I love my Sizzix platform. I wouldn't give it up for the world. If it broke tomorrow, I would buy whatever version they have now again. I love it. But my wrists don't always love it. So I bought the Anna Griffin. I had the mini one, if you guys remember. I sold that one and kept the big one. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm hoping we can always get plates for it. I do have a little stash. I think it's going to stay. All right, let's cut it out. I'm off camera just for a second. Talk amongst yourselves. Have a cup of coffee. Well, a sip of coffee. Let's see how I did. Not bad. A little too close to the top, but I actually like it. We're going to keep it just as is. We're going to put that back. We're going to just move this aside to clean up later. And we're going to move the ink out of the way because my sleeves love ink. Okay. You know what? I don't want to color on my pretty mat though. That is a thing. Can you guys see that okay with the white paper? I'm not sure, but we're going to do that. All right, I haven't tested my colors, but I know these three colors look good together. These are my favorite all-time pinks, the R81, R83, R83, R85, and the one that comes after the 85. I love that one as well. I don't use that one as much. It's really dark, but I do love it. The three reds that I'm going to do today, I'm hoping look good. I'm going to use the R05. I know they don't sound like they go together, but I really want a light orange. R05, R24, and R27. And by orange, I mean, you know, red, but I want it to be really light where I want it to be light, right? So we're going to use the red first. And red, pink, red, pink, red, pink, red. Okay, we're going to do red first. And I'm going to do this light color everywhere. And for those of you wondering, yes, I am going to change this nail polish. Probably Sunday. My kiddos are spending the night tonight. My grandkids. Pikachu, aka Christian. Wow, this is even redder than I remembered, if we're being honest. He's planning a something bad for Grandma. And I know this because I've been sick for 10 days. I had the flu. I've been so sick. I'm going to chat while I do this. I've been so sick lately with the kids in school. This year has been rough. And, you know, I say that, but then when I go back and look at some of these old videos, I've been sick ever since the kids started school. I don't know what germs are out there, man. The 2 years of COVID, I wasn't sick at all. Didn't get COVID, wasn't sick at all those first 2 years. I didn't get COVID until my husband went into the hospital with a heart condition. And I got COVID then. And now I've had it 3 times. So, but I got the flu. I did have the flu shot. No, I don't think it was the right one. I was sick. Anyways, the whole time I was sick, he keeps saying to me, Grandma, we need to have a spend the night party and do hide and seek. I'm like, Christian, you are this big and this wide, and I am this big and this wide. Where are you going to hide in this house? It's not that big, dude. I'm going to be able to spot you no matter where you go. No, Grandma, I got a plan. You're not going to find me. I guarantee you're not going to find me. And I know, it's not going to be a simple game of hide and seek. That boy's going to jump out at me. He's going to pie me in the face. He's going to do something, take my word, and I will share it with you. But I know it's going to be something, and I know it's going to be tonight. All right, where do I want my lightest part to be, guys? I think my darkest part needs to be over here, right? Because that's what's going to be in the shadow. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go with the stamp. And I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to real quick color this side. Would have been easier to do before I cut it out. We're just saying. And I'm going to do this side. We're going to make this quick. I don't have to worry so much about the coloring now that I can see. Isn't that amazing? Thank God. I thank God every day I had this surgery. That is very true. I'm a very grateful person. All right, and then we're going to come in with the darkest color. And I'm going to go in reverse because I'm already over here. And I think my darkest color may need to be re-inked, but we're going to go with it today. Again, I'm wanting this area over here to be the darkest. Like I said, I don't like a lot of deep shadows or dark areas, but I do like to have them. I like to be able to see the difference in my coloring, but you don't have to. That is absolutely, I just went out of line. I just went out of line. Nothing that a white gel pen won't take care of, so don't even stress about it. And I did it again, didn't I? I did. I was talking about something and jumped into something else. I don't know if I'm going to be able to quit this, but I'm going to give it my best shot. All right, so like I said, Christian's got something planned for me, and it's just not even going to be good. I don't know what it is, but I know it's shady, it's shysterish, and it's going to be bad. It's going to be skibbity and all the words that I don't even really understand. When? Did our parents have? No, they couldn't have. We didn't have a dictionary. All we had was a dictionary. These words weren't in there. These words that they say, I'm telling you, you've got to look them up. And I don't even know how the people that raised us did it, whether they were your parents or whatever they were. You know, most people had parents. Don't know why I said that. I do. It's another story. Okay, I'm liking that. See, again, off subject. But they didn't have dictionaries back then to look the words up. They just had to figure it out for themselves, right? I'm having to look words up because these kids are talking in a language I don't understand, and they are 10, 8, and 5. What is that about? I like that. I'm not going to do too much more. I'm going to come in right here just to kind of bleed that out. I'm going to come in with a white pen right there where I went out, and we're going to go ahead and do the pinks. All right, so I'll start again with the lightest. This is going to be quick. I say that, and we'll come back, and this film's going to be so long. So yeah, my goal is one every weekday, maybe another one on the weekend. I think I'm going to take Sundays off, you know, guys, I've got one up there waiting. I really want to come back to Sunday Chit Chat, and I'm really terrified. And talk to me. I know that all of my audience, or at least the ones, most of you, are in my age range. You know, a little younger or about the same, but we're all in that gap, right? I am not looking the same as I did not even a year ago, much less 5 years ago, much less when I started YouTube. And I'm terrified of getting on camera and, you know, being a fool, although I would love to. When I started my YouTube channel so long ago, it was completely because, you know, I am an introvert. I know I've told you guys that before. I am a complete introvert. I don't go out. I shop online. I have my groceries delivered. I am not a social butterfly. My husband is. We are complete opposites, which is why I think we work so well together. But I am not. And I started this channel because I had such a love for this crafting thing that I never got to do when I was working. And now that I wasn't working anymore, oh my goodness, I loved it, right? And also because I had this grandbaby coming, right? And I wanted there to be some sort of a legacy left behind for my kids and my grandkids of me doing something I enjoyed. So it kills me that I'm not brave enough to get on here and do face-to-face videos. But you know, I'm not that person who has, I'm not. I so love this color pink. So much. So much. I really do. It's probably my favorite. These are probably my favorite Copics. That and a couple of teal ones. I think I got too much light, so we're going to come in a little bit. And then come back in with this. And then if we have to, we'll do a tip to tip. Oh, I like it. Just that way. We're going to leave it alone. All right. So I'm very happy with that. Now, the frame is no nonsense. We know what we're going to do there. But I do want to add some ink to this. I don't want this to be just alone on the card. I want to add a little ink in the background and the sentiment right here, which we can go ahead and pick out. That's a cute little stamp, isn't it? Ooh, love is in the air. And maybe I could do a little blue sky. That would be cute, right, guys? That might be cute. We just might do that. All right, let's take that off. I know I haven't used that one, so we'll have to clean that. And let's find some ink. I really, really, really like the mint or teals or whatever. Of course, I keep all my ink. I've got all the inks, as I think we all do by now. I don't have all the refills, though. What do you think? Savage Patina, maybe? That might look okay. We just used, or maybe speckled, we just used, what did we use last time? Peacock feathers. We used that one a couple of days ago. I think I want to do really light. I really think I want to do very light. So I'm thinking broken china or speckled egg or salvage patina. Speckled egg is blue-gray, right? Blue-gray and red, I don't know about. That pink would be okay. Broken china. Where's my tumbled glass? Did I not take that out? I did not. Tumbled glass, of course, we know is just blue. I like that vibrancy, though. Ugh. Gosh. Okay, salvage patina. Huh? If it's wrong, it's wrong, right? We can do a do-over. All right, I am going to do, what kind of a brush? This is Oxide Inks. This is a green blue. I'm gonna do this one. All right, let's try it. All right, so I don't want it to be, I want it to be kind of generic back there. But I think I would, instead of liking it to be round, I think I would like it to be, I don't know. Let's just do it. Okay, so I'm going to ink up my brush. Not too much. I really want this to be super light. Oh, I think that color will be great. All right, let's do that color. All right. This is regular Copic cardstock, as I've told you before. Not always the best on this paper to do your blending. But since I'm not planning on doing blending of more than one color, I think we're going to be okay. And I think because that sentiment is going to say love is in the air, I think that'll be super cute. I just don't want to leave my my little thing out with no color behind it. And of course you could use a stencil and do something here if you wanted to. I don't really like the way that blended, but with the heart on there, it's fine. And then our sentiment will go right here. Of course, not upside down. Oh, it's going to be cute. See, simple but cute, guys. And again, this was what, one of their $8 stamps and dies. You can do this stuff for very little money. You don't have to buy every single thing out there, right? You just don't. I'm just going to broaden it out a little bit, try to make it like a fluffy cloud. Oh, we could have done that too. We could have done a little cloud thingy. That would have been cool. Right here. That ink is just not even wanting to go right there. Are you seeing that? Okay, I like it. We're going to leave it just like that. We're going to spritz a little water on it. We're going to dry the water off. And where are my paper towels? Right here. I do have a stencil out. What if we did a couple? I think that would be too much. Yeah. I took that one out because we're going to do that, the heart treat box. Okay. Water. Do I want big puddles or little puddles? What do I want? I think we're going to do little puddles. So we're going to come back here and we're just going to, don't want to get my paper too wet because this is copic paper again, right? I've already said that. I don't want it to warp. I want to leave the water on there for just a second because I want to see a difference in the ink. And I didn't need 2 paper towels either. Oh, that was nothing. That was nothing. I see nothing. All right. I want to see something. Okay. I still see hardly nothing. That wasn't, I guess the color's just too light, huh? We could do, we could dry this before we get in trouble here. Let's do that real quick. Oh, I see a few now. Okay. All right, but let's do one more thing. Isn't there always one more thing, guys? Can't you always do one more thing? I know. I can, right? Always. It's like, I'm going to do I guess the salvage patina is doing what the salvage patina is supposed to do, right? I haven't used this fan brush for this yet, so I'm not even sure that it's going to work. I've got 1 dot. Okay, I got a few. All right, I'm all right with that. Okay, let's not get this on anything, and let's go ahead and dry this again. And I'll bring it up so you can see it. We'll put some tape on it to hold it down, so we're not worried about that. Okay, oh, it's cute. All right, so it is warped. But can you see? Oh, let's see. Can you see the little speckles? It's cute, right? It gives it a little something. I like that. All right. Let's see. That's going to go there. Super cute. Or I think I have more room down here. So we're going to do it like this. That's going to go there. We're going to stamp right here. And this is going to be tricky because I've got that wet. So we're going to go ahead and use a one of my mini ones of these. And I'm actually going to use both of these to hold that down. And even then, I'm going to question it. All right, we're going to put that there. Now, we could do this in that ink, but we got black on the stamp. So we're going to do it in black. Let's see. I think that's going to be okay. Let's just make sure this is really pushed down. And it is. All right. We're going to use VersaFine. Excuse me, guys. But this is a new stamp I've not used, so we're going to just rub it a little bit. Let's not do that sleeve in the ink thing again, right? And let's rip this off as well. All right, let's see how it looks from the other side. All right. Nope. The love did not go down. And that is not the stamp's problem. You guys know that. That is because my paper is warped. And is that R like that? Yeah, the R is short. Okay, so everything worked fine. We're doing good. And how about that? I brought a Misty out. Woohoo. Woohoo. But let's put those magnets away. Okay. All right. Now, let me wipe my fingers off. And let's get our page. This is our card front. This is our frame. We are going to go ahead and put our frame on with glue. Perfect. Okay. Now, all we're going to do is get some of the excess glue that I got over here off. We'll have to use a little scrubby for that. And we're going to put some tape on this because, Lord, I messed that up good, huh? I'm hoping we can make this look good on the front of that card base, huh? You really should use thicker paper, watercolor paper, even the, oh gosh, I can't think of the name of the other paper, but a thicker. This is the 80 pound Hammermill. Or it might even be the 60 pound Hammermill. Whatever it is, it didn't like that water. That much we know for sure. We're going to go here. I'm just going to do it. And we're going to do one over here. And that should pretty much take care of it. Okay. I'm getting these things off is the trick. Oh, I'm going to put some on those hearts too, right? The nice thing is being able to see how to get them off now instead of fighting with them, you know? So I can't complain. Would have been easier if I used the tape, but that tape is a little thicker than these. Okay. Now, I'm going to bring this closer to me real quick. Okay. I'm going to do a couple of small ones. I'm going to do, we'll do here, here, And then we'll do a little bitty one down here. Oh, it doesn't look as pretty where there's not blue though. Maybe we should do a bigger one. Oh yeah, look, it does really take on the color there. So maybe, oh, perfect. We could do that. Well, not that. All right, I'm not digging it here, so that's got to go. So maybe we'll do one here, because I do like to have a little triangle somewhere. Have you guys ever noticed, by the way, speaking of triangles, that your pets always go in a triangle? All my dogs, all my cats, all the pets I've ever had, and I've always had sets of three cats, 3 dogs, and right now and then I've lost all of those, and now I have 3 cats. That's not going to work, Diane. All my cats have always, they sit, they lay, they're always in a triangle. And my dogs were the same way, and my first batches of cats were the same way. Have you guys noticed that? Do your pets sit in a triangle? Lay down in a triangle? Look at you in a triangle? Like they're always in a triangle. Super cute. What do you think, guys? Not bad for a 1-hour card that was meant to be 5. Okay, tell me what you think. And I'm wondering if the lighting is better today. I am playing around with that. We could put some shiny stuff here. We could put some, you know, this stuff on there, make it shiny. We could do lots of things, but I'm going to leave it just like that for today. And I have to work on that corner a little bit more, if we're being honest. But I guarantee you, by the time you see this on the final project, I will have that mostly off. I can just tell. All right? All right, that's it for today. I love you guys, and I will see you. I do have one for tomorrow, which is Saturday. But it's already done, so we don't have to worry about the noise level. And I will let you know also next week what that little booger's got planned for me, because it's something. I'm sure of it. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.